Hello everyone. Today I would like to talk about the current state of Destiny 2 and how we as a community should set proper expectations for what is to come with the future of the game. So let's start with what we know. In years past, September has always marked a major Destiny content drop that includes, but is not limited to, a new story with new missions, new loot to chase, new activities, a new public space to explore, and oftentimes a new enemy race that's introduced, and new endgame content such as raids, dungeons, and things of the sort. All in all, when September comes around, there's usually a lot to look forward to. In a world where everything is as it should be, this is what we as consumers have come to expect for the game. But we're currently living in a world where things are not as they should be. We are living in truly unprecedented times right now. People are having to work from home, and even worse, some people are losing their jobs. We won't dwell on that, but these are the facts. So what does this say for the development of Destiny? Well, I am by no means a game development expert, but I do know that the staff of Bungie is all having to work from their homes during this crisis. Again, I'm no whiz, no pun intended, when it comes to game development and all the work that it presents, but I have to imagine that it takes a major strain on the development of the game, as well as the people working on it. I could be wrong, but I know it would be a huge adjustment for me to have to move all of my work from the office to my house. So let's not forget that Bungie is also working on a new IP during all of this. To add on top of that, they just recently became a self-publishing studio, no longer partnered with Activision. Many people view this as a positive. While there's definitely some benefit to be had from this, it also brings up some new challenges. For example, they no longer have access to the other studios under Activision's banner that have helped them with the game in the past. Vicarious Visions, to name one example, were the ones who worked on Warmind, so Bungie was free to work on what we would later know as Forsaken. Which, looking back, this did Bungie a lot of good. Forsaken is arguably the best single content drop we have ever received in a Destiny game. And whether we want to admit it or not, Activision and the other assisting studios did play a big role in that more than we realize, even if it wasn't directly. So with all this into consideration, I think it's fair to say that we as a community need to adjust our expectations for this fall. By no means am I saying that we should not expect a fall expansion of some kind. I mean, I for one do expect something to be coming this September. Will it be a Forsaken size expansion? We won't really know until the content's in our hands. However, with the state that the world is in right now, and the developers are working on this game from their homes, I believe it's fair to have some worries about this fall. Maybe we do get a Forsaken size expansion. Maybe that release gets pushed back into the winter because of the quarantine. Maybe the release we get this fall is not a typical September size release that we've come to expect year to year. Basically, all I'm trying to get across is that this September, don't be surprised if things don't go according to your expectations. As a self-described hardcore casual player of Destiny 2, I am just as hungry as the most hardcore of players for new Destiny 2 content. When a new expansion rolls around, you can bet your sweet behind I'm going to be there day one, just so I can dig my teeth into that new Destiny goodness. When you really stop and think about it, this September will mark year 4 of Destiny 2. This will be the first time a Destiny game has had a year 4. What would have been year 4 for Destiny 1 is where we got Destiny 2. A fresh start by blowing up the tower and all the loot we've accumulated for 3 years. Anyway, this coming September, it's going to be uncharted territory for both the fans and the devs of Bungie. At the end of the day, it's important that we need to sympathize with Bungie a little bit. I understand that there are many problems with the game right now, and they do need to be held accountable for those things. But we as fans need to keep ourselves accountable too. We need to take into consideration that Bungie, just within the last year, has made some big changes, and not all of them were in their control. As human beings, we need to sympathize with all those whose work has been affected by this global pandemic. We need to stick together and rally behind each other as we all try to live in this world together and figure out how we can still accomplish what we want to accomplish, all while staying safe and being responsible. So to those at Bungie, First of all, thank you. You all work your butts off, even when working from home. We know the good work you're capable of, and while the fan base has done a good job of keeping you accountable, we need to hold ourselves accountable as well with what's realistic to ask of you during this time. I know I speak for a lot of Destiny fans when I say that I want to rally behind you because we love Destiny. We love the world you've created. We love the community that this game has fostered. The Destiny community is a great one. So let's continue to show that by rallying behind Bungie during this time. Now more than ever, they need our support. I say let's give it to them. I think they've earned that much. Once again, Bungie, thank you. Well, I truly hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think will be happening with the game this fall? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Did you even listen to the video? Or did you just play it as background noise? Either way, I'm happy you stuck around till the end. I plan to make more Destiny discussion videos in the future. I have a couple topics lined up already. So if you want to see those when they go up, hit that subscribe button. Maybe share with your friends. You can follow me on Twitter at _thebigwiz. Also, you can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/thebigwiz. Links will be in the description. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Stay safe out there, everyone.